Hello everyone, I'm going to be reviewing Obi Wan Kenobi Episode 6, the season finale. Let's get into it. So Obi Wan Kenobi Episode 6 is titled Part VI or Part 6, directed by Deborah Chow, story by Stuart Beattie, Joby Harold and Andrew Stanton, teleplay by Joby Harold, Andrew Stanton and Hossein Amini. Original release was 22nd of June 2022. Now to the plot. While River has arrived on Tatooine looking for Luke, Vader pursues Kenobi in the path and his Star Destroyer, realizing that there is no other way Kenobi separates from the group so the path can escape. He fights Vader alone on a nearby planet and damages Vader's helmet and breathing device, incapacitating him. I think that convinced Anakin cannot be saved, Kenobi leaves Vader behind. Meanwhile, River has arrived at Owen's farm and is fought by Owen and Beru. She pursues Luke in the desert but cannot bring herself to kill him, and eventually returns him to his family. Kenobi congratulates her for her overcoming her past and the dark side of Mustafar, and a restored Vader abandons his search for Kenobi after Emperor Palpatine questions his motives and loyalty back on Alderaan. Leia has found a new resolve in her duties as a princess, and visiting Kenobi assures the Oregoners that he will help when he is needed, and bids Leia farewell. Upon his return to Tatooine, he assures Owen that he will allow Luke to grow up as a regular boy and is permitted to meet him for the first time. Having found his inner peace, he is finally able to see and speak to the Force ghost of Qui-Gon. That was so sick, that ending. Anyway, the genre is a science fiction and an action adventure. The rating in New Zealand, it's an M, and in the US it's a TV-14. My thoughts. Okay, I'm gladly mistaken after episode 5 how I was not looking forward to this episode, and I was not really interested into this episode, but I'm happily mistaken. This episode was really good for me. I wouldn't say that it was great for me. I just think that it was really good. The epic final battle scene between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader was really great. And the episode was just really enjoyable, and yeah, I had a fun time. I did like seeing Luke and Obi-Wan meeting when Obi-Wan said his famous line, "Hello there." That was so cool to watch, and yeah, a really good episode. Bad and disappointing. Okay, now in this episode, this episode has problems for me. Like, the plot of this episode was a bit over the place for me. The logic in some of this episode just didn't make sense. The character of River was not really interesting in this episode, and where she goes in this episode was just not really, interesting, or it was just bland. Final thoughts. I think this episode was a good episode, but with some problems. I really enjoyed the action in this episode. It was so cool to watch, and unfortunately, I didn't like watching River. Her character wasn't really interesting for me, and yeah, a really good episode overall. I still had a fun time, and I loved that epic battle scene between, God into my eye. Oh, God damn it. Between Obi Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. That was really sick. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Videos will be right there. Watch them. They'll be a massive help. Icon right there. Click on it. Subscribe. Be a massive help. Down below my podcast. New episode out. Like, share, comment what your thoughts of this episode of Obi Wan Kenobi, what the season finale. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Take care. Peace.